I'm here in Rome, Italy, walking around. Now, there's a lot of tourists here. This is for my YouTube channel, passportpoppy.usa on Instagram. As you may know me, today we have around 230,000 followers and over 20 million views a month on Instagram. TikTok, we're growing there too. We're at 16,000 followers. I don't post nearly as much on TikTok because I don't know why they're just difficult. I post different videos there, so it's actually a variable content depending on the platform, completely differently edited videos and different videos sometimes. So go ahead, follow me on TikTok as well. But yeah, we're here in Rome, and Rome is absolutely gorgeous. It is not underrated. It is not overrated. Because it is just, come on. The Roman Empire, they did a lot. They conquered the whole Mediterranean and they put Europe on the map. Now, before Rome, of course, there was Greece, and before Greece, there were the Persians, and before the Persians, there were the Syrians, and before the Syrians, there were the Egyptians. So this is just a continuation of the ancient world. Here we have something that looks very much Egyptian. Not sure what this is, but I see some hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics. Definitely said that wrong. But the ancient writing of Egypt, it appears to be that. You can see like the stick figures. I don't know when or where this was built. Guys, walking around Rome is a mystery, because you just don't know when the thing was built. You see a bunch of old things. It could be super ancient. It could be medieval. You really can't guess. There's some things that are just so mysterious. Now, I always say this about Rome, not just Rome, just Southern Europe in general. When you come to Southern Europe, you definitely just want to visit. I don't think it's a great place to live. I think it's a great place to visit. And why is that so? Why wouldn't you want to live in some place so beautiful? Why wouldn't you want to live in some place where everything is just so gorgeous? Look down this thing. What the freak? iPhone. By the way, this is raw. Like I don't edit this. This is, you see what I see. You see what I see. You hear what I say. I don't edit this. If I mistake a word, then so be it. I'm not perfect. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel to support the page. I actually did a interview recently. It's also on YouTube with mylatinlife.com. And yeah, the interview went really well. Supposed to meet up with some of my Latin Life people here in Rome. We'll see if that happens. But yeah, I'm roaming around Rome. I love roaming around Rome. What are some things that I don't like about Rome and Italy in general? Now, I was in Italy last year. I tried to live here. I spent a month in, albeit the most difficult city. I was in Naples, and I went there to try to learn Italian and make Italian friends. That mission was unsuccessful, unfortunately. And not all of my missions will be successful. I've had some failures in the past in southern Brazil, and usually it's not me, right? It's easy to blame others, but usually it's not me. What happened in Naples, Italy? Well, it's just really difficult to connect with Southern Europeans. In the Americas, and we overlook this all the time, the Americas, not just the United States of America, but all of the Americas, it's a lot easier to meet people. And that goes back to the roots of the Americas. We're all immigrants there. Everyone is an immigrant there. So your ancestors, whether they came recently or long ago, they were forced to meet new people, make new connections. They were adventurous. These are adventurous people, and that's actually genetic as well. So they had adventurous kids. And here in Italy, these are the people that stayed. These are the people that didn't leave. And there's been tons of outward migration from Italy over the centuries. Tons and tons. Half of Argentina is Italian. A bunch of the United States of America is Italian. We have a bunch of Venezuelans, Brazilians that are Italian. So they fled this land. They fled this for various reasons, for economic opportunity, because of famine, because of war. There's been several mass migrations throughout the centuries. But what does that mean? That means that the people that stayed here, that were left behind, they're typically the people that aren't that adventurous, aren't really outward, aren't really. Let's just say that the people that stayed are the people that aren't going to be as open to meeting new people as the ones in the Americas would be, right? So I can see how that plays a role. That's my hypothesis. That's my theory, and I could probably find some studies to back it up. Whether it's genetic studies, whether it's generational, anthropological studies, but that's just my theory. So with that being said, when you come to Southern Europe, not just Italy, but I think Spain is like this, I think Portugal is like this, the friends you're going to be making are the people that aren't from that place, right? You're going to be making friends that are other visitors. Like when I was in Naples, my friends, they were German, they were Japanese, they were American. So that's just have that in mind. Don't think that you're going to make a lot of local friends. If you do, that's great, but it's going to be difficult, and that's where I failed in Naples. I wanted to learn the language, and that's why I learned the language is I spend time with locals. I just couldn't spend time with locals, and it's also their schedules was weird. They don't like the gym. They don't like doing things that we do in the States. They don't have that routine. They just have they go to work, they study. They're very busy, but then also when they do have time, they're just gonna spend it with people that they already know. And if you don't speak Italian, then it's really hard to get in there. But that's the catch-22 is you need to spend time with people to learn Italian, but they don't want to spend time with people that don't know Italian. So it's how do you learn? I need to take a different approach if I ever come back, which I do want to learn Italian. I do want to meet more people. I think they're polite. I think they have. They're interesting. Of course, like any country, there's ignorant people, there's smart people, and Italy, unfortunately, has lower education levels than other EU nations generally. So I'd say the South is more difficult. The North, I haven't been there, but based on user input, user feedback, follower feedback, from the 230,000 people that follow me, I have a lot of intel on different places, and generally what is said is that Northern Europe is going to be easier for you, whereas the infrastructure is going to be better, the people are going to be more receptive, it's going to be just a smoother experience than the South, where in the South it feels like it's 1888 still, and no one wants to do anything new. And yeah, that's how I felt in the South. Now, one thing about Italy is they're pretty fashionable. So that's a big takeaway. It's come here looking good. Please don't wear a stupid shirt. I see so many Americans wearing just a stupid Hawaiian shirt. And it's just embarrassing. Please, just don't do that. At least you can't go wrong with black. I'm wearing a black shirt. You can never go wrong with black. Wherever you go in the world, if you wear black, you're going to be fine. I don't know any place where black is not fine. Just wear black. It always looks clean. It's a default. And then once you get here, you can go shopping. Definitely looking for a stylist here in Italy. That would be nice to have a stylist. But yeah, I don't really have a stylist. Oh, what's this car? It's an Alfa Romeo SUV. It looks nice. So yeah, this is my advice. Just travel to Italy without the expectations that you would in Latin America. Whereas the expectations in Latin America is I'm going to meet people that are locals and, make friends and learn that way. No, that's going to be hard. Sign up for a school, go to a school. You're going to make friends there, practice your Italian there, then grow a pair and go out and try to talk to people that way. That's what I did. And I got mixed results. Not everyone was receptive. I'd say the Italian men are pretty cool. They're not all of them, of course, but they're going to be pretty receptive. Which is funny. I was explaining this to someone, an Italian girl, actually. I was explaining to her, from just my experience, personal experience. The Italian men are pretty fun and silly and humorous. And the Italian women are just very much, there's so many Karens here, man. really a lot. Whereas in the Americas, the Latino men are like kind of like Karens. They're kind of like uptight, try to be machismo, try to flex on any guy, and the women are like more like fun and humorous. So it's like flipped roles here. So yeah, man, I'd say when you come here, definitely the Italian guys are like super chill. And Italian women, like it depends on the person, but generally they're going to be more reserved. So keep that in mind. And when you think of Europe, oh, everyone in Europe is like that. No, I mean in Germany, for me it was like pretty even. The guys and girls were both about the same. They were pretty chill, but very direct. I like that. France, the French girls are actually really nice. French guys too. You know, France gets a bad rep probably because of Paris. They receive so many tourists, but French people super chill. Portuguese and Spanish, I'd say the same as Italy, if not even worse. I don't know any guys in Spain or Portugal. Maybe one, but I'd say they're even more reserved. That's just how it is in Southern Europe. They're just the Latinos of Europe. You have those Latino qualities of maybe feeling superior to others, which is common in Latin America, but another level where they are actually superior in some ways, where they're more fashionable, they have the more pedigree, they speak more languages usually. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. So many tourists here, what the heck? I don't really like this part of town. There's just way too many tourists. But as you can see, it's beautiful. I mean, this looks like Spain right here, of course. Super beautiful. Gotta watch out for pickpockets here, I'm assuming. 100% watch out for pickpockets. Everyone here is a tourist. I don't know what that is over there. But there's just that's so normal. A bunch of shit like that everywhere. Yeah, wow. There's just so many tourists. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, passportpapi.usa, and then TikTok, passportpapi.usa as well. And here, YouTube. We're posting on YouTube. And gonna look for a guide. It's always nice to have a guide in these countries. A local guide. I think I can find one. Maybe the Instagram platform can help. But also, it's best just to go out and about. Most people I meet are just out on the street. They don't even know about my Instagram. To be sociable. You know, anyone can do it, whether you have social media or not. Just have a good attitude. And if you receive bad attitudes in return, don't take it too personally. There's 7 billion people on this planet. If one person, if a few people make you upset, don't let it influence your mood. Life is too short for that. Here in Roma, Italy. What the heck? Italy.